Kazuchika Okada reportedly has held talks with both WWE and AEW as he's set to become a free agent. He's in the final day of his contract with New Japan Pro Wrestling. An update on how CM Punk's injury made major changes to this past Monday's episode of Raw on USA Network. Brock Lesnar and Vince McMahon have been in the headlines recently. Dave Meltzer speculates on if there's any chance either man could ever return to WWE. Plus, WWE reportedly views Trick Williams as a future WrestleMania main eventer. Hey guys, welcome back to Wrestling News 365. Hope everyone is doing very well. As always, plenty of news stories to get into in the world of professional wrestling. Let's start off talking about Kazuchika Okada, as we've got a big update on the future of the Rainmaker. 2 weeks after announcing he would be departing New Japan Pro Wrestling, Kazuchika Okada is closer than ever to the off-ramp, though he's agreed to 3 more dates with the promotion in February. The former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion's contract with New Japan is officially set to expire tomorrow, officially making him a free agent. And it appears the sweepstakes for Okada may not take too long to wrap up once he hits the free agency open market. PW Insider reports that there is a prevailing belief within the wrestling industry that Okada's destination will be All Elite Wrestling. This is due to Okada's longtime friendship with AEW Executive Vice Presidents the Young Bucks, who met, befriended, and took under their wing a then 22-year-old Okada when he joined TNA Wrestling on excursion in 2010. Since then, Okada has maintained a steadfast loyalty to the Bucks. While AEW is believed to be his destination, no confirmation has been made regarding whether the two sides have reached a deal. Whether Okada does sign with AEW or another promotion, he'll do so with the assistance of Barry Bloom. The representative for the wrestlers such as the Bucks, Chris Jericho and Will Ospreay, Bloom was confirmed as Okada's agent after he was spotted alongside Okada when he competed for TNA in Las Vegas earlier this month. Bloom had been rumored to be representing Okada back in December. Despite his one-off appearance with TNA Wrestling, no current talks have occurred between Okada and the promotion for a long-term deal, and he's not expected to return to TNA anytime soon. As for WWE, believed to be AEW's biggest competitor to sign Okada, those close to the situation noted that if there had been talks between the sides, they were, quote, not of any great length or depth, further signaling that AEW has emerged as Okada's likely destination. Now, hold that thought when it comes to the talks being brief or not in too much substance, because we've got another report that kind of says a little bit of the opposite. Now, as far as when it comes to Okada, it is technically February 1st, 2024 in Japan, and with that, Kazuchika Okada, one of the most legendary New Japan stars of all time, has become a free agent. Now, obviously, it was a lot of talk about Okada over the last 24 hours or so, as Okada filed to trademark his name and moniker The Rainmaker with the United States Patent and Trademark Office. In addition to that, Pro Wrestling Tees removed all of his merchandise from their store. That led to people suggesting, oh, is Okada going to be going to WWE? Well, actually, it's just a case of when anyone really leaves New Japan Pro Wrestling, that happens a lot. It happened with Jay White when he left New Japan. His items were removed from PWTs and then stuff was added back on when he joined AEW. Now, Okada has officially tweeted confirming his departure from the company. He has said the following. It was translated, you can see it right there, saying, "Thank you for supporting New Japan Pro Wrestling for 17 years. Thank you very much. I laughed, got angry, cried. It was great. I look forward to playing the remaining 3 games as a free agent." Obviously, he means the remaining 3 dates as a free agent that he's already agreed to when it comes to New Japan Pro Wrestling. Now, Fightful Select has provided an interesting update when it comes to Kazuchika Okada. He's officially a free agent, but he's already causing a stir on the free agent market. As I mentioned, on Tuesday, much was made of PWTs being informed that they needed to remove Kazuchika Okada merchandise from their stores within 24 hours. However, it was reiterated to Fightful that this was related to his New Japan Pro Wrestling contract expiring this week and isn't connected to WWE or AEW. However, Fightful say they have learned a lot more about how talks are already ongoing with both companies. Now, those that Fightful have spoken to said that though he was technically still under a New Japan contract, New Japan has been very understanding of Okada speaking with other companies, as he made it clear he was finishing up with them. New Japan sources have claimed that things have been amicable between the two sides. Now, WWE sources have confirmed that there indeed have been talks between Okada's side and WWE, something that PW Insider said wasn't really the case. Fightful is saying talks have taken place, and there have been WWE talent that confirmed to Fightful over the last few weeks Okada has been in contact with others on the roster to gauge his offers, WWE's approach, and help where sway his decision. Now, Fightful say they've not heard of any creative plans in place for Okada or any specific pitches that may or may not have been thrown his way. Now, AEW, as PW Insider states and as Fightful Select is stating, has been fairly confident over the last month that they would land Kazuchika Okada, to the point where there was actually tentative plans in place to debut Okada, which would be well over a month from now, maybe hinting at possibly AEW Revolution. Now, Fightful have been told that AEW made what they considered to be a, quote, substantial offer, end quote. Every source that Fightful has spoken to claims that no contract has been signed. Okada has been in contact with Barry Bloom about representing, which wasn't finalized until fairly recently, but was rumored well before that as well. So that's the latest when it comes to Kazuchika Okada. I suppose the question is, where do you think the Rainmaker is going to end up? In AEW or in WWE? Where do you think Okada should go as well? Let me know your thoughts about that in the comments section below. Now, CM Punk, of course, he's out of action. A torn right triceps. He's going to be missing WrestleMania. And there was a lot of discourse around CM Punk's triceps injury and what was planned for the Royal Rumble. Now, a popular conspiracy theory already among fans that they've inquired to Fightful and others about this idea that CM Punk was actually supposed to win the men's Royal Rumble match, knew he had sustained an injury, and an audible was called. We have seen that in the last couple of years, of course, with the likes of Mercedes Moné going up against Willow Nightingale for the New Japan Strong Women's Championship. She got injured. They had to call an audible. It has happened in other matches as well. John Moxley against Rey Fenix at the Grand Slam edition of Dynamite as well, so it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility. However, Fightful have been told that's not the case here. Cody Rhodes was scheduled to win the WWE Men's Royal Rumble match, and things unfolded as they were intended to. However, the creative on Raw adjusted from what was planned as of Saturday night at the Royal Rumble. Fightful have been told that this is directly tied to CM Punk's injury, and that the Seth Rollins-Cody segment was added as a result of Punk's injury. It was also a big merchandise weekend for Cody Rhodes, as internal memos have also indicated that he was the top-selling superstar at the WWE Superstore at Tropicana Field, and the Rumble winner t-shirt was the top seller on WWEshop.com. So certainly big merchandise sales for Cody Rhodes. Now, of course, it's been a very eventful week when it pertains to Vince McMahon, lawsuits, allegations, and also tying in one Brock Lesnar. The wrestling world is still digesting, really, the information former WWE employee Janelle Grant's lawsuit contained regarding Vince McMahon, Brock Lesnar, and others. On January 25, 2024, Grant filed a lawsuit against McMahon, former head of talent relations John Laurinaitis, and the company as a whole, as she claimed to be a victim of physical, emotional, and sexual abuse, as well as human and sexual trafficking. Well, McMahon's name was brought up multiple times. Lesnar remained anonymous, but given the specific description of a former UFC heavyweight champion, combined with Lesnar being named in a Wall Street Journal article, he has come under heavy fire. Neither man is currently with WWE at the time of recording, and on Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer speculated that fans may never see them again. Meltzer noted that McMahon is gone from the company completely, as well as TKO Group Holdings, meaning that he has no creative sway on either front and won't be expecting to see him in WWE for the foreseeable future. However, he did note that McMahon has stepped away from WWE before and managed to force his way back into the thick of things, so he wouldn't be surprised if the former chairman of the board waited until the dust had settled. As for Lesnar, Meltzer doesn't expect to see him back in WWE either, stating that fans might have actually seen the last of the former WWE champion given his involvement in the lawsuit. Lesnar was reportedly going to return to WWE at the recent Royal Rumble event, but was withdrawn from the show due to the accusations, with his spot in the match and all of the creative plans that went along with it going to former NXT champion Bron Breakker. Now, finally, Trick Williams reportedly has been impressing a lot of people currently in WWE. This past Friday night on SmackDown, WWE NXT superstar Carmelo Hayes faced off against Austin Theory. The two men wrestled a few weeks prior, but the contest had to be ended early after the two men accidentally suffered facial contusions when a move went wrong. With the help of distractions by Grayson Waller and a roll-up that included a handful of tights, Theory picked up the victory in their rematch. After the win, Waller and Theory began to beat down Hayes until fellow NXT superstar Trick Williams ran in for the save as the crowd screamed, "Whoop that Trick!" Now, House of Wrestling is reporting that they have learned from a tenured WWE source that the SmackDown creative team was blown away by the reaction Williams got. The belief among some influential people in the company now is that Williams has, quote, future WrestleMania main eventer potential. A top WWE star that House of Wrestling spoke to about Williams complimented the NXT star's great attitude and skill set that he's cultivating. they added that they foresee nothing but positives from him. Williams will be pushed hard this week as he has 2 big matches on the horizon. Of course, he was on NXT last night, teaming up with Hayes in a Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic semi-final match against the LWO, which they won. They're going to be in the finals of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic this weekend at NXT Vengeance Day, taking on Baron Corbin and Bron Breakker. In addition to that, of course, he's going to be competing for the NXT Championship on Sunday at Vengeance Day against Ilya Dragunov. Williams won the men's Iron Survivor Challenge match at Deadline to earn the opportunity and was even seen staring down Dragunov at the end of the Premium Live event. Near Williams for the stare down was Hayes, who was slinking just behind him. Tension has been teased ever since Hayes and Williams were attacked backstage by an unknown assailant or assailants, and it is possible the payoff that angle is coming this week as well. It has been rumored possibly they could be facing off WrestleMania weekend at NXT Stand and Deliver. But there you go, guys. This latest pro wrestling news for you. Be sure to smash a like on the like button. Be sure to subscribe bottom right hand corner. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll speak to you again very, very soon.
Hey guys, thank you for listening, streaming, or however you come across this video today. Be sure to click on the video on the right there to watch our next video, or click the bottom there to subscribe, or the bottom right hand corner. Thank you very much, and I'll speak to you again very soon.